waited to have sex and the dick was trash. I waited to have sex and the dick was trash. I waited. I read the books. I was acting like a lady. I was thinking like a man. I was listening to the good Lord, to the good holy book. I was abstaining. I was maintaining. I was elevating. I was living in my feminine energy. I was keeping a lock on the gate. There wasn't a key could get into the lock. There was no, what's a key? What's a lock that could be opened by any key? Yeah, I waited, and I fell in love. And I did all the things. And then it's trash. Basura. Inconsolably, unteachably, unequivocally. Maybe it's been only freaked out. I think that's what it is. This is why they tell y'all to wait till marriage. Because if I waited till marriage, oh my God, I'm bugger. If I waited till marriage, I wouldn't have even known what good sex was. I wouldn't have even known. If I waited till marriage, none of this would have happened. But unfortunately, they've been flipping and reversing it since the 1990s and 2000s. So now here we are. This is going in the drafts. I waited to
the things that women admit to, people in general, the things that y'all admit to online is just baffling. Let me see if I...
They've been flipping and reversing it since the 1990s and 2000s.
Oh my God.
So now...
Y'all heard that too. But yeah, so this is what's going on. Like, when they abstain is because the person they want to give it up to is not coming around yet. Okay, so they use these hot trending words like, oh, I'm waiting on the Lord, or I'm abstaining, this and that. They're only doing that because the men they want is not in their face. Okay, they're not actually doing that because they've changed or like they see more value in themselves. Nothing. They just do it as like a trendy thing. So there you have it.
I think it is literally the weirdest thing ever. Like, the first thing a man talks about when he meets you is sex and all that other stuff. So, okay, you bring up money. Oh, he uncomfortable. He don't want to talk about it. Great, bitch. We both fucking uncomfortable. Leave me the fuck alone with your horny ass. Go read a book, bitch. Damn. I think...
Aside from all the profanity, she has a point, like, way to make both of us uncomfortable, because what gives you the right to, have only one thing to talk about, and no one likes to be objectified. So I'm gonna talk about something that makes you uncomfortable. I'm gonna talk about something that bugs you also, so you can know exactly how I feel. Good on her. I'm not mad at it.
So I matched with this guy on a dating app last week, and he asked me to go out to dinner this evening. So I was like, okay, cool. Got a babysitter. Day of the day, he's like, okay, what do you want to eat? I'm like, whatever you pick, it's cool. Since I don't drink, I was like, whatever, I'll find something. We're easy. And so, like, right before I'm supposed to go, I didn't get dressed yet because I hadn't heard from him. So, like, I'm not doing anything until I hear from you. And I always knew I was going to go to the gym. Like, if it fell through, I always have, like, my backup plans. I got a sitter for a reason, and I don't want to waste that. So, like, 30 minutes before we're supposed to meet, he said, oh, I overslept. I had a work trip. I'm tired. Da-da-da. I'm like, okay. And he said, how about tomorrow night? And I said, that's cool. Like, I'll stall you out. Cool. You get one stall out. Stall him out. And then he's like, well, or you can come to my house. No, sir. I was like, no, I'm going to go to the gym instead. He's like, oh, well, I can go meet you at the gym. We can work out together. And I was like, if you were too tired for a date, how would you be able to work out? I just let him know I prefer to work out alone, which is not a lie. I don't like to work out with people. I like to work out alone. because I have my little program, straight just Virgo with it. Like, I have my little program. I don't need you interrupting that. So I was like, no, thank you. But, you can still do that date you had me book a sitter for tomorrow. So I imagine
this is crazy. Like, that's their kind of like rule book. They talk about you coming to their house. They talk about sex. They talk about, things that they can get from you sexually right off the bat. So I'm glad that the women are waking up and you are not letting people use your body like some kind of like used, I don't know, mat or something. Yeah, good on you.
Yeah, I'm definitely the problem, because how am I loving you so deeply? How am I envisioning a future with us? Yeah, I'm definitely.
Yeah, there's some truth to that. Like, if you're a serious person and you're trying to do something real, some people will see you as like some kind of dork, some kind of a nerd, some kind of like, oh, what's wrong with him? But it's just like they rather have something to talk about when it comes to toxicity. Like, they rather call up their friend and say, oh, he wants to do is have sex, or oh, he doesn't have a job, or oh, he's locked up again. Like, they want to have something to talk about that's that's bothering them. But when it comes to someone who's trying to do something real, yeah, they'll cut you off. Yeah. So this video has a lot of truth to it.